So I'm Steve Bright. I'm a seasoned HR professional, so I've been around the HR profession for about 30 years or so. Worked at a variety of organisations, professional services with Ernst & Young, IT world with Fujitsu, Detica, CSC most recently, big American corporates, Aon Hewitt, people like that. I've had a variety of HR roles. I've been HR director, been global head of talent. I've worked with designing, developing leadership development and employee development opportunities in partnership with the likes of London Business School, Stanford University, etc., etc. So I've got a wide range of experience in the area of talent development as well. And I'm a Pilot Light. Pilot Light is a charity which helps small charities do better. It's an organisation which matches business people with small charities, and what those small charities get out of it is that they improve the impact that they have on people's lives. So typically the charities that Pilot Light works with are charities that have social enterprise, so they can be disabled, young offenders, underprivileged kids, whatever. But what the charities get out of working with Pilot Light is improving that service. Pilot lighting, I guess if that's a term, refers to the people that are the pilot lighters. So I'm a pilot lighter. I came to pilot lighting a little over 2 years ago. I've worked with 2 charities in that time, and I hope through the work that we've done with those 2 charities, they've managed to improve the service to their, if you like, target communities. It was suggested to me by a mentor of mine when I was asking myself the question, what can I do to develop sort of consulting skills or boardroom skills, with a view to my own personal development. Initially it was purely selfish motive, I want to do something, hopefully for the good of others, but I really want to do something to improve my own skill sets. And I was becoming quite frustrated, if you like, with conventional organisational training and development or learning. The reason I was very intrigued by the Pilot Light experience is that I could see a way, first of all, of bringing the experience that I have from my HR and business career into what's a very well structured process that Pilot Light runs with these charities. So immediately I felt that my initial skills would be well used and could be used to help the charities. So first of all, that was an easy transition. But more importantly, I suddenly started to work with a variety of different people from different backgrounds. So I've worked with lawyers, bankers, operations managers, accountants, business consultants. I've worked with a variety of people in teams of 4 on these 2 charities, and I've learned a lot from those other people about how to approach, if you like, diagnostics, problem solving, strategy planning, finance planning. So these are experiences with people from a range of other organisations which I just wouldn't have got within my own business. And then I've learned a tremendous amount from the charities themselves. The reality is you know very little, and that's why Pilot Light structure the process so well, because you spend the first 6 months of the engagement. An engagement typically with a charity can last about 12 months or so. You spend the first 6 months in your regular meetings. You meet once a month for a couple of hours, but you spend that time learning about the charity itself, the sector it operates in, and everything about its current finances, its current strategy, etc., etc. And that is a real eye-opener because I know much more now about, for instance, the disabled charity sector and what it's like for a small charity to operate successfully in that than I would have ever understood. Now, some of those lessons make you rethink your own job back in the commercial world, if you like, because you get some insights into what people, for instance, what people are stressing about in the commercial world. When you've seen people stress in the charity world about some really tough issues, it puts those things into perspective very quickly in terms of what's important. But it's amazing how getting back to some very simple diagnostic tools in order to understand a charity can make you rethink about maybe sometimes you overcomplicate things back in the commercial world. One of the things that this gives you is something I've already mentioned, which is it takes you out of your comfort zone and into the charity sector. You get to work with a diverse group of people from other organisations, so the charity people themselves and then the other Pilot Lighters. For me though, one of the most important elements is that you don't see your results immediately. So yes, you're getting an experience from each pilot light meeting, but it's only after a 12-month period when you reflect back, and Pilot Light runs review sessions, so you get a chance to reflect back as a team and individually on how the engagement went, if you like. You can see the result of your actions. And one of the really difficult things when you are going through a developmental experience in the workplace, other than your day job, is if you're going on a program at a business school or an off-site program, the learning is typically only happening there and then. So the transferability of it or the long-term learning is unlikely to really occur, whereas I think you get that with Pilot Light. Well, I think other than the things that I've said that are incredibly valuable for me, so you've got the opportunity to give that set of experiences to people who are high potentials or other sort of leaders within your organisation. You give them an opportunity to contribute their skills to charities and to get, if you like, a diverse amount of learning from others around them. I think it's tremendous value for money. I mean, if you commit to placing a person with Pilot Light and that individual stays with them for 12 months, it's very cost effective as a return on that training spend. In addition to that, you're giving something back, and I think that's very important. Even in these straitened circumstances, it's very easy to just carry on focusing on your own organisation, its needs, the stakeholder needs within that organisation. This is a way of giving something back, so it's a very, very nice alignment between not only your HR and development agenda, but also your corporate social responsibility agenda. And those sort of initiatives, I think, tie quite well.